We're going to fold a dollar bill into a heart that has an 8-pointed diamond in the center of it. This is an uncirculated $1 bill, which makes it easier. We're going to fold to the corner there, to the edge over here, and we did that on the other side as well, like this. Now I'm going to show you how to take this end all the way through to the end, and then we'll repeat it on the other side. This is tricky for some people. Keep the far edge flat, push in on the sides to create a point down here, and take that to the corners. Fold that down crispy, and then take the outside corner, bring it down here, just like that, right to the middle. We'll do that on both sides. We're going to do a lot of repetitive folds here. It's all very symmetric. And we're creasing hard there to help us with our next folds. Take one side up, straight up and down, and then push down here at the base so that splits out. See how that's splitting out? And we take it right to the corner. We do that, pressing down again tightly. Same thing on this side. Down at the base, and we split it out like that. So we go right to the corner there with a nice square point down there. Now we're going to do something very similar here. I'm going to take this outside corner here. This is tricky. I'm going to fold it out this way so that this edge comes right to that middle crease. This is an easy place to mess up the fold if you're trying to do this from memory. Just pulling it out is how I try to remember it. Do that on both sides. Come all the way to the middle. Maybe overlap the middle a little bit. Do the same thing here. Do this with a crispy bill to help you with this next part of the fold, which is the hardest part. Once you've done this next part, it's all downhill and easy. So again, similar to before, we pull that up straight to the top. Now we're going to push at the bottom and try to split that out. See how that's splitting it out? There. And push that down straight towards the center. Do that again here. Now, it might look kind of easy what I'm doing right now, but if you tried to do this with a heavily circulated dollar bill or any kind of bill, this would be nearly impossible. You'd have to have like a paper clip or something to reach down in there to split that out. So see how that looks now. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and I'll try to go through that quickly without talking so much. Again, point down there, corner over here. Do that on both sides. If you're following along, you may want to try to do this without watching the video to see if you can remember from the first side that you did. And then just looking for memory when you have to. Again, this is the tricky part where we're going to push in on the sides and keep this part straight. Like that, to the corners, to a point down here. Crease it hard. Outside corner, down to the point. Again on this side. Up and split it, being thankful that it's an uncirculated dollar bill. Again over here. Then, do you remember this part? Out towards you, fold it out towards you, right down the middle line, about like that. And over here. Hi, George. Then we'll fold this. This, I'm overlapping just a little bit. That's cheating, but works. So, here we are. Thankful that it's, again, uncirculated. Pushing it and splitting it out. You saw there how I kind of cheated to get it to come out by pushing on the top a little. Since I overlap these, they're going to look a little bit funny. Press that down. Now we're essentially going to say goodbye to George. Take him out of there by folding essentially like that. But to do that, we're going to fold it like this. See how there's a little bit of white showing? Can do that on the other side. A little bit of white showing. Crease. Then we fold it either this way or you can do it that way. I always do it this way. Don't know why, but it works fine for me. Press that down to the side. Let me turn it over to make sure I've got good creases on that. We're just about done. Now, some people find this confusing. We're going to take this and fold it down right to that middle crease there, down so it matches down here. Like that. So we fold it down, crease it hard, and hope that when we turn it over, we don't have a gap. Sometimes you get a gap right where my fingernail is. I don't know why we do or do not this time. Going to lock it into place by putting this fold here into that gap right there. That kind of locks that back piece down. Try to make that look as pretty as we can down there. And then we get to freestyle the rounding of the heart. Right there, and right there. And then I get to give it to my lovely daughter.